Hi children, let us continue our video for today. Let us see the past tense. That means if the reported part is in simple past, then it changes to past perfect, which means had plus V3. So have a look at the example here. Raju said, I ate my breakfast. So here see, Raju said, will you write it as Raju said, inverted commas you remove and write the conjunction that. Raju said that, and I, who is this I? It is in related to Raju. So what is the pronoun you will use? He. Raju said that he ate his breakfast is wrong. So ate is which tense, children? It is in the V2 form. Eat, ate, eaten, isn't it? So ate is V2 form. That means it is in simple past. And simple past you have to change it into past perfect. Past perfect means had plus V3. So what is the V3 form of eat? Eat, ate, eaten. So had eaten. Understood? So Raju said that he had eaten my breakfast. Whose breakfast he has eaten? His breakfast. So my here changes to his. His breakfast. Is it clear? So whenever you have in simple past, always in the indirect speech you have to add had plus V3 form of the verb, isn't it? So ate is there, eaten is the V3 form, and before that had. Remember always, whenever you have V2 form in the reported part, add had plus V3 in the indirect form. Understood? Next. So let us see the next one. If it is in past continuous. See, already you have changed the present continuous to past continuous. So if the reported part is in past continuous, that means was or were plus V1 plus ing form is there, then it changes to had plus been plus V1 plus ing form. Understood? And that is called as past perfect continuous. So what is the tense it changes to? Past continuous changes to past perfect continuous. So let us see an example. Sita said to Sunita, I was watching TV yesterday at 7 p.m. So then how will it change? Sita said to changes to told, and Sita told Sunita. Remove the inverted commas and add the conjunction that. Sita told Sunita that I, who told this? I is whom over here? She, Sita. She and was watching is which tense, children? It is past continuous. So you have to now change it into past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous is nothing but had plus been plus watch, V1 plus ing form. So here had was watching. If it is in past continuous, then add was plus V1 plus ing form is there. It will change to had plus been plus V1 plus ing form. Just remember like this. Was plus V1 plus ing form changes to had plus been plus V1 plus ing form. So this is what about the tense is, how it changes. Okay. So remember all this and do it. So let us see. Now past continuous will change to past perfect continuous. And suppose it is in past perfect. Any reported uh, speech is in past perfect. So already past perfect in direct speech we are changing it. If it is in past perfect, you need not change anything. Only the pronouns you will change. Suppose if says Raju said to Sita, I had my breakfast. I had eaten my breakfast. So already it is I had eaten my breakfast. Raju said said to Sita, told Sita that he had, only pronouns you will change. He had eaten his breakfast. That's all. I and my only you have to change. So past perfect, the tense you not change. As it is, you have to write. Don't again change it to present perfect. If it is in past perfect, it remains as past perfect only. Understood, children? So now any models that you have, like what are the examples when you have about the models? How will you change? Suppose we have can, or can will change to could, may will change to might, will or shall will change to would. and must will change to had to. Okay, and the pronouns, you know that always I will change to he or she, we will change to they, and you will change to I, she, he, they, we, according to the listener or the speaker. So I told you the relation you have to see and change it. So just remember this table and write this table one time so that you will remember once, and some examples that I have given you. So this table of how to change, how the tense changes, this table is very important that you have to make a note in your notebooks. This and also the examples that I have given you. If you want, you can just write one more example of each kind. Okay, so write 5 more examples other than these what I have given. Make a note that you are writing the same tense what I have used over here. Okay, children. So let us now look one more important thing. Now I told you that if the reporting verb is in present or future tense, then the tense of the reported speech does not change. Suppose every time you need not apply these rules. Suppose if the reporting verb is says, he says, I am happy. Now he says that, only the pronouns you will change. You will not change the tense at all. Now am will not become am is are, means it will become was or where, it doesn't become over here because the reporting verb is in. Suppose the reporting verb is in present or future tense, then we need not change. Then the tense we need not change in the reported part. Now for example, she will say Anu is nice. So she will say that Anu is nice. So like that, as it is you have to write down. We don't change the tense. Anu was nice, we don't write. Okay, so this is how we do it. You have to make a note that present, when the reporting verb is in present or future tense, the tense in the reported speech does not change. Suppose the present tense of the reported speech does not change, there are certain rules, and if it expresses the universal truth, or if it is a proverb or scientific fact or some quotations. For example, universal truth. Now see, for example, the teacher said the sun rises in the east. So here, according to the rules that I have told you, that if the verb is in present tense, it will change to past tense. So here the teacher said, as usual, the inverted commas you remove and write it as that. And here the sun rises is the V1 form, that is in simple present. You cannot change to the V2 form of rises. You cannot write here the sun rose in the east. So every time, this is a universal truth that happens every day, isn't it? So such truths which are universal, for example, one more, the earth revolves round the sun. So it every day it revolves. It's not that one day it revolved and the other day it stopped, isn't it? So such universal truths, we cannot change the tense. It remains as it is when you are changing it into indirect speech. Okay, so these are called as universal truths. Understood? So that's why we have to write it as the teacher said that the sun rises in the east as usual, without making any change. Now, suppose it is a proverb, then also we don't change it, we don't apply the tense. The tense will remain as it is. He said honesty is the best policy. He said that honesty is the best policy. We don't write honesty was the best policy and now it is not there. So it's always honesty is the best policy. So we don't change the proverbs, the tense of the proverbs. If it is a proverb, someone says a proverb, we don't change the tense in the indirect speech. And similarly, when it is a scientific fact. So she said, water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. So boils over here is the simple present. We don't change it into water boiled at 100 degrees. Always water boils at 100 degrees. So it is a scientific fact. We don't change the tense. So similarly, like that, quotations. Like Swami Vivekananda said, strength is life, weakness is death. So such quotations also, we don't apply the rules of the tense, changing of the tense over here. So we just simply say, Swami Vivekananda said that strength is life and weakness is death. So this is how we do it. Understood, children? So now I hope you have understood all the points that I have told you. And so children, now let us look at the assertive sentences once again, because now you know about the rules and regulations, how to change the tense. Okay, So in assertive sentence, let us once again look at the examples, how the tense has changed. So here, look at it. Aishu said, I am so happy. Aishu said that she, as usual, the pronouns have changed, and am is in simple present, which has changed to was. Okay, so that is simple past. She was so happy. Understood? Now, Ilyas said to Aishu, I work for you. So here, said to changes to told as usual, and Ilyas told Aishu that I refers to whom, children, over here? I refers to Ilyas said to Aishu. So here I refers to Ilyas. Okay, so he. He and work is in simple present, which has changed to simple past. Worked. He worked for. You refers to Aishu. So it is her. Have you understood? Now the children say we go. Now here say the reporting verb is in present tense. So we should not change the tense. Okay? So the children say that we go. We only the pronoun we have to change, that is it changes to they. And go will not change to went because here the reporting verb is in present tense, that is say. If we have in past tense, that is the children said we go, then you can change it into went. Then it comes as the children said that they went. Understood? Okay. Now the children say to him we go. Now here say to changes to tell. Okay, and this is also in present tense, so we should change only the pronoun, not the tense. The children tell him that they go. Okay, now Mohan says I am at home. So here also says the reporting verb is in present tense. So Mohan says that I changes to he, only the pronouns you have to change and not the tense. So here I is followed by am, and here after he the subject verb agreement is. We cannot say he am at home, so he is at home. Agrees with that. Understood? Now Sita says to Ram, I am with you. Sita tells, says to changes to tells Ram that I is referred to whom? Sita. So she, you have to change the pronoun as she, and is with you refers to Ram, so you have to write the pronoun as him. Have you understood the tense change? When the reporting verb is in present tense, the tense of the reported part does not change. Have you understood? Now look at the interrogative sentences, that is yes or no to questions first. A boy said to a teacher, may I come in? Now here the said to changes to asked. A boy asked a teacher. Now the conjunction used is if or whether. If or whether, then may I come in? Here I refers to whom? The boy. So he. Understood? Now he may changes to might, as you have seen in the table. Then he might come in, like that. And you should remove the question mark. Always interrogative sentence in the direct speech changes into an statement. Understood? Now father said to daughter, have you had your dinner? Now father enquired daughter, and the conjunction used is if, and here you refers to the daughter, so she. Okay, and had, and this have you had your dinner? This have had is what, children? Have, and had is the V3 form. Understood? So had is the verb which is in V3 form. What are the three forms of the verb? Have, had, had. Isn't it? So had is the V3 form, and here have plus had is in present perfect, which changes to past perfect, that is had plus had. What is the V3 form of had? Had. So have had changes to had had. If she had had her dinner. Your dinner means the daughter, refers to the daughter, so her dinner. Understood? Now with some WH questions. See here, Aisha said to Hanif, "What is your name?" Now, here, whenever we have the WH question, the conjunction used is the same WH question only. And you must always remember, question always changes into a statement in interrogative, whether it's an SONATO type of question or WH question. Understood? So, here Aishu asked Hanif, what his name, what is your name? Here you have to write this, we are changing it into a statement, so you shouldn't write what your name is. I mean, you shouldn't write what was your name. Again, it will become a question type. Understood? So don't change it as it is, how it is given in the question. You have to write what his name, the auxiliary verb should go at the end, what his name was, and put a full stop. Right? Now, Ilya said to the students, "How are you?" So, Ilya asked students, "How?" Now, you bring the whatever the subject, you refers to whom? The students. How they were. The auxiliary verb should go at the last. How they were. Don't write as how were they. Again, it becomes a question. So, you shouldn't write in that way. How they were becomes a statement. Understood? Now, brother said to sister, "Why do you need money?" Now, brother asked sister, why? Again, the same WH question only becomes the conjunction, removing the inverted commas. Brother asked sister, why? Now, you is who over here? The sister. So, she. Okay, why she needed money. Okay, here you need not write it. Why she needed money. And full stop. Is it clear now? Now, look at the imperative sentences. He said to her, "Take rest." So here said to changes to advised her to take rest. Only you have to add to before the imperative sentence. And whenever you have don't, the sentence, and what should be added? Not to. Okay. So if it is a request, when please is given, you just have to add I requested her instead of said to. I requested her to close the window, and please should be omitted. Understood? So like that, we have some ordered. Suppose she said to him, "Get out." She ordered him to get out. Okay, whenever don't is given, then not to should be added. Understood, children? So, and whenever we have let sentences, okay, he said to her, "Let me marry you." He proposed to her that he should marry her, like that. So, anyway, you can write, he should marry her. Then, "Let me take rest." She suggested him that she should take rest. So, already these examples are given. So, go through all the examples and learn these examples well. So, now look at the exclamatory sentences too. He said to Aishu, "What a beautiful girl you are." So here we have the exclamatory sentence. So he exclaimed to Aishu that. Now here what should be removed? Okay, the word what will be removed and that is added instead of that. And she was a beautiful girl. So here what a beautiful girl you are. So you is related to Aishu. So it changes, the pronoun changes. She was a very beautiful girl, like that. So what you have to change it to very. Remember, whenever you have the exclamatory sentence begins with what, that what changes to very. And very beautiful girl you are, like that. She was a very beautiful girl. Understood? Next, she said, "Hooray, I got the job." Now here too you have to uh, apply the tense. Like, what a beautiful girl you are changes to was. Remember, the tense is in simple present, changed to simple past, that is was. Now here she said, "Hooray, I got the job." I told you have to omit the word hooray. She exclaimed with delight. Hooray means something with joy, or she exclaimed with joy that. Now here got, children, got is which tense? It is simple past. So it changes to past perfect, which is nothing but had plus V3. So here the verb is get, got, got. The V3 form is got. So we have to write she had got the job. Understood? So change the I refers to she, isn't it? So she had got the job. Next one, he said, alas, my little puppy is dead. So this is with grief, that means sadly. So he exclaimed sadly that whose puppy it is? His puppy, isn't it? So his little puppy is what children here? Simple present, which you have to change it into simple past. So what is the V2 form of is? Was. So was dead. Okay. Now the manager said to the worker, bravo, you did a good job. So he applauded. The manager applauded the worker that, or saying that, okay, bravo should be removed. You did a good job. Now did is here the V2 form. Do, did, done. Okay, that means it is in simple past, which will change to past perfect, that is had plus V3. What is the V3 form of did? Done. So had done. You is over here the worker. So he had done a good job. So have you seen the change of the tense, children, in all the types of sentences? So once again you had the revision of this. I hope you have understood all the change of tense where you have to apply it, and when the reporting verb is in present tense, no rules will apply for changing the tense remains the same. So in this way all the types of sentences you have seen how the changes have occurred. And now the last one is change of pointer words. So in direct speech, when you have all these words in indirect speech, and when you change it into indirect speech, these words change into this. For example, ago, before, here, there, as it is given over here in this table. So please make a note of all these changes, how these words change into indirect speech, and just have a few examples over here which is given, like how yesterday changes to previous day, and the tense as usual you have to apply for this sentences. Like for example, I went yesterday. Went is in simple past, so it has changed to past perfect, that is had plus V3, that is had gone, and yesterday changes to the previous day. Similarly, all the other examples also go through it and learn well. Okay, and now as I have now you understood about the direct and indirect speech, let us go into the exercise of your textbook and do this exercise as your assignment. Apply all the rules, go through the videos and do the assignment and send to me. Till then, stay tuned. Bye.